that doesn't necessarily work either
Yeah,
because
man. It don't.
trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often
It don't.
in my past life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually,
That's
I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
still caught up, man. That's what
That's a fact.
Usher song
That's
caught
a
up.
fact.
That's
I'm
what
just
it
gonna
is.
bring. I'm
Still
gonna bring
caught
this
up,
in.
man. Stop it. We both know what you are.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. Interface, man.
It's ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all. That's all.
Side account
That's crazy.
for your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because at any time a lot of women are trying to escape relationships. They're only there to because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just crazy.
What up, world? We are back in effect for another one, man. As you all know, get your game up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This your guy, BA for Real 100. Salute, salute, salute. Just like my brother just said. But yeah, I'm BA and I'm here with my brethren.
It's the one and only, the old man himself, Capo the Don, aka Capology Facts. Salute to the people. Please, if you first time you here, hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like because it's free. Share if you would like to. You know what I mean?
Nah,
If you
share this
want to,
thing. Share this thing. Share this thing.
yes, share, yes, share and share alike. If you come in the comments and engage with us, you know what I mean? We appreciate y'all, man. Salute to everybody. We trying to keep it consistent and get us moving. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody that's been coming through. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. And for the people over there, like on X or Facebook or wherever we are simulcasting to, come over to YouTube, hit the like button, engage. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all.
Facts, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and X, man. As my brethren Capo just said, make sure wherever you are, hit that like button, share this thing, and yeah, if you are on X watching this, then make sure you retweet it. That's crazy. It's not called Twitter anymore. It's just called
Called
X,
X. Hmm.
and now you have to now you still they still call them tweets. That's interesting, but
Right.
make sure
Right.
you get this out to your peoples, man. We really appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us, especially in this third season. We are Get Your Game Up episode 306, so the sixth episode of the season. And
Mhm.
man, Capo, what's been going on, bro?
Oh no, man. Just working for real, for real. Trying to get my next trip together. Going to New Mexico to see my daughter and my grandson.
Fire.
So I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna be able to take some time off and go down there. He'll be here within a couple of months, but before the holidays. And so yeah, and then try to make some plans to go up back out of town on Thanksgiving to go see my family, my other side of the family, because I made a commitment. on-
Commitment is a strong word. That's a
I
very
made a
strong word.
commitment. I'll be there, man. Like I'll be there, man. Fuck work. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get up out of here because I'm the one to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner at work. So but other than that, I'm good, man. Well, how about yourself, man?
I'm well, man. I'm just spending a lot of money as always. Spending a lot of money on things that don't got nothing to do with me, but you know, it comes with the territory and getting ready to go back home to Houston for a few days to go check on pops and handle that situation. And man, that's pretty much it, man. Moving around and you know, in the we got in the battle rap world, which I know this has nothing to do with battle rap, but I'm excited about a few battles that's going to be happening that I'm trying to make sure I reserve some time for because
Yes,
I really want to see these two particular battles.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
That
I
is a
wish I
fact. I
I wish I could say
understand what you're
events.
saying.
I wish I could say I want to see the event, but I really don't care about the events. I just want to see these two main event battles,
Just the
bro.
two main event battles. That's it.
Yeah,
Fuck everything else. Two main
yeah.
event battles. That's it, man.
Yeah, no disrespect
Saying.
to you ballers that do support the platform and you do watch us on Sundays. But hey, y'all know how it go, man. Get your bars up. That's all I can say. Get your bars up. No disrespect. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I got into a conversation with a few people recently in regards to because I was asked a question specifically on TikTok. I was asked a question in regards to um, long distance relationships, and I've had my fair share of them. You know, I've had multiple long distance relationships actually, and long distance relationships they come with their perks. They come with their perks. You know, it's the distance as far as the time that you get away. You you have your own space, etc. But but I can say it's always going to be needs. It's always going to be needs, and it's always going to be physical needs. Now I can't speak for people in their people in that part of their life where they're just where they don't have physical needs or whatnot. I can't speak for
Hmm.
y'all, but for the ones who do, such as myself, um, it could be tough. It could be tough. And what I was asked was so I don't want to say these particular people's names, but salute
Just
to
say
y'all.
the first letter of their name.
No, I'm gonna say
The
John and
first
Jane
letter.
Doe. I'm gonna say John and Jane Doe. I'm gonna say John and Jane
I'm
Doe
like,
because it was
A,
a, it was
well,
a good.
A and B.
they
Then
were they
C.
were they were very so both of them they not together but we're in this like little group or whatnot, and they both were stating that they both are in long distance relationships. One stays in Texas, the other one stays in I believe in the Bay Area, Northern California, and both of them were sounding the same, but they were asking me like, would I do a long distance relationship again? And I kept it real with them. I was like, no, it's not for me. It was at one point or whatnot, but now being so busy and now like when you go through the situations that I've been through, it's very tough to trust somebody that's um miles and miles away. But I say that to say this, Capo. Long distance relationships, bro.
Hmm.
If you're not if you're not actually really talking to this person every single day and giving them like not just no 15-10 minute talk, if you're not talking to this person every day, you pretty much don't know how this person is. Well, even if you are talking to a person, you still don't know how this person is living. You don't know really much about this person except for what they tell you and what they portray to you on the phone. And I'm not
Unless
saying
you're
that they don't
there.
work. Yeah, unless you're there. Unless you're there. And even when you're there, because when you're there, it's not like you're moving there. You're only coming for a weekend or a week or something like that. They're only coming to see you for a weekend and a week. Therefore, that brings you're still in this mystery stage. And I know people who've been going through this for a few years. And a lot of them are cool with it. But if
Hmm.
you are cool with that being like that, are you just does it turns into that, are you just burning time because you just need somebody to talk to, or are you really trying to make something happen? What are your thoughts on long distance relationships?
Man, look. I know people that had long distance relationships and they worked out for them. Um, it just depends on the two people. Uh, in the days that you in now, a long distance relationship probably will work because you so busy. And if a woman's here, they gonna want more time of you. Um, but you can still have, you still have to talk to your if she's long distance. Well, I wouldn't recommend that for you. You know what I mean? You're busy for a reason. You're focused. So once all those things has you've dealt with, then you can be able to, focus your energy on, you know, welcoming women into your life to date and get to find your wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um Me long distance relationships, I've been in one, I've been in a few, and it just didn't turn out well
Mm.
on both sides. Either I cheated or they cheated.
The physical need.
Right. But my last long distance relationship, I didn't do that. And that's because I was what, my late 40s, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think she was doing that either. It just got to a point where, we're both so far apart. We enjoy each other's company. We don't argue when we are together. But it seems like we argued all the time on the phone. But we
Yeah.
talked all the time. Like it was no, I didn't get sick of it. She didn't get sick of it. And then just you know, things started to get disrespectful too much. I let things slide a lot. Um, just waiting for her to come down. And that thing I seemed to be a problem. I think you had to be committed to a long distance relationship. And the commitment part is there's gonna be a time when like when y'all together, you have to think about the who's moving.
Somebody got to
Depending on,
move.
and
So,
depending on the circumstances, 9 times out of 10, like with mine, I still have a son and I'm not going anywhere until he's 18. Now you could come down here and stay till then, and then we could both move somewhere. But us waiting 5 years for that is not that I don't think that's going to work either. You know what I mean? Because we're spending a lot of money traveling back and forth. You know what I mean? To and just traveling back and forth to each other. Um. So yeah, you got to be committed. Somebody has to move. And her kid was older, so like 20, 21, in college and stuff. So she was going to, but things just started getting pushed back, and mine started playing tricks on people. So it ended it didn't end well. You know what I mean? So I don't think I can go down that road again. Um, especially in this day and age.
yeah.
There's so much pressure out there. There's so much temptation anyway with your spouse in the same city, let alone miles away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
wouldn't recommend it to nobody, but You just got to be compatible. You got to be committed. You know what I mean? And I think it will work out. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but what I've seen, no.
Yeah, my a follow up question would be, so how long do you think one can last without anybody, without anyone planning to leave leave the foundation that they built behind to go to go see somebody.
It depends on their ego.
Ooh, we ego, huh?
The ego. This is the ego of a woman right here. If I move down there, I don't have no family. Wonder if it don't work. Wonder if it don't work. Um, I don't have. They don't have no I don't have leverage. Um, I'll be kicked out. I won't have nowhere to go. That's also putting some bad voodoo on your relationship too. But I
Bad
understand it.
voodoo. Okay.
Do understand it. This is the mind of a man. Majority of the time, it go both ways. The same as the woman, or they don't, they don't, they don't, they just go with it with no hesitations, no what if this happens, what if that happens. It's all on. We're going. I'm going out here for my relationship to work.
Yeah, for my relationship to work. That's interesting. That's interesting.
To work to sustain through
Yeah,
the future, like to die old and gray together. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They
yeah,
don't. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not making it out like I explained. The woman's ego. They're already looking for the out. You know what I mean? They just like, I wonder if all these bad things that happen. They didn't say anything. They didn't add no good things. It was
yeah,
all bad.
yeah.
So it goes both ways for men and women.
I think people, not everybody, but I think a lot of people, it's they get bored, they get bored and they get lonely. And I'm not saying that it's going. I'm not saying that it's a move for desperation, but I feel like a lot of people they do long distance relationships because of, I mean, it's convenient, and where they are, a lot of people that do long distance relationships, a lot of these type of people are the ones who don't have time to go meet other people. They're, a lot of them have very busy lives already. Um, they've tried dating people in their areas or in their situations. It didn't work, didn't click for whatever reason. And then they find somebody online who they think they click with. And the person online usually strokes the hell out of their ego, vice versa. And they don't really, people really don't look or think towards what the future could be. It's a for the moment. So if it's a for the moment thing, it turns into convenience. This is what I this hey she I can talk to her before I go to sleep. She can talk to me before she go to sleep. Oh, we can FaceTime each other and do this and do that. And you can only do that for so long until somebody really got to make moves, bro.
Right.
Because somebody's gonna have, if you are doing, if you are entering a long distance relationship with with no thoughts of actually being together physically for a certain amount of time or whatnot, which is like possibly, like people usually do long distance relationship because they try to get serious, which is forever per se. Then what are you doing a long distance relationship? What are you really doing it for?
Right.
Does it sound, does it make you feel good just to say that I got somebody? Oh yeah, I got somebody who want me, or I got somebody that I could possibly be with. That doesn't make any sense, but I can see how it could for some people.
That's like that's not even a percentage.
Yeah.
Like maybe a 0.5% of people that think that way right there. Like
I,
I just I wanna have a relationship with somebody miles a long distance relationship just to say I'm in a relationship.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's. I
But
think
is
it's
it a
more.
relationship? Is it a relationship though?
Yeah.
If it's a long distance?
Yeah. To a lot of, especially to a lot of women that I know. Yeah. This is the perception. I can have this person over here, right? And I can still go out and do me. I could still go out and do me. But I got somebody who is drooling over me that will do anything and will send me money or will come over here in a spare of a drop of a dime, and I can keep this person at bay.
Mm-hmm.
This is how a lot of people are thinking, and it used to be. It used to be majority of women who used to be like that would think like that and be on that, which it's still a lot of them that do, but it's a lot of men doing that now too. That's why they can be like, "Oh, let me fly you out. Let me fly you out. I don't let me fly you out for a weekend. Or let me fly you out for a week. Let's go kick it. Let's go do this. Let's go do that." And then, all right, she's amazing, but I need my time to myself again. Peace. Send you back home. And then we start the vicious cycle over again, and we FaceTime in here and there. But then I miss some FaceTimes because I gotta go over here because I still want to go kick it, or I still want to go do this, and I still want to put this in front of you. And we know in real relationships, it has to be equal, and something has to truly give for you to sustain that. And actually, you got to actually want to be with this person. And you got to see who this person really is that you want to be with. And it takes more than a weekend or 1 week on vacation or whatever to see what this person is really about. And that's something that I've learned through my journeys. And this is stuff that I see all the time. And like I said, it used to be with women. It used to be like I used to hear this from females. Used to always talk about, "Oh yeah, I met this guy. He stayed 5 hours away, or he stayed in another state that's a few states up." Da, 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 da. But now I'm hearing more and more men say this, and like I said, it's not a bad thing, y'all. It's not a bad thing, but when you tiptoe into that, you meet these people online or wherever you meet them at. You gotta ask yourself, especially if a few months go by, or you get to that 6 month mark, 7 month mark, am I just burning time? Am I just burning time, or is this real? Is this person gonna come to me, or I'm gonna come to that person? Because that's what a relationship is. It's two people being in the same place at the same time, actually figuring out stuff with each other and building and helping each other out. It's pretty tough to do that from thousands of miles, hundreds and thousands of miles away.
Yeah. You need that time because you can have a long distance relationship. Let's say you with a girl for about 2 years long distance, and y'all, she might have traveled to see you twice in a year. You might have traveled to see her twice in a year, and let's say each time was a week, 7 days. Well, actually, six. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be that, but
7 days,
I
they gotta travel back home on that 7 day usually. So I get
yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
How 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 much do you think you know know the person in physical form in a relationship instead of the long distance form of the relationship? Because y'all, you could talk, yes, but it's nothing like being in the same space together and actually living life together, moving as one, compared of compared to she's in Texas, moving around, doing what she's doing. You are somewhere in Seattle, moving around, doing what you're doing, but y'all separate. Y'all not moving. Y'all not moving together. You know what I mean?
And don't be too attractive people. Like aesthetically
Right.
attractive, like the standard norm of what attractive is to people
Mm-hmm.
in today's society, where a lot of people see you attractive in your physical life, and a lot of people see her attractive in her physical life. Oh no! Oh no! Because eventually it's gonna be somebody that crosses your path, and this is a hard truth. And I know a lot of people, a lot of y'all that's watching this that are in long distance relationships. I'm not trying to put nothing negative in y'all mind, but it's always going to be someone of the opposite sex that has mad game, mad or they super cool, they're super intellectual, they got their shit together, and they can be right around the corner, or they can stay 15, 20 minutes away from you, maybe 45 minutes away from you, that you can meet and that you meet out, or they talk to you and you claim that you're in a relationship, but this person got everything. Especially I can see how they could be for the females too, because us men, we see a lot of times when we see women, we see their physicality, right? But then we start thinking about we a lot of us like to hold them to what they are at that very very moment. We don't even think about the evolution of them or not. Women, on the other half, when they see and they be around men, they don't see the men for who they really truly are. They look at them for what they can be, if that makes any sense. So if another man crosses that path and is on the same thing and may and got a leg up on the situation just by being closer, shit could happen, bro. Vice
Yeah, I
versa.
know.
A woman come,
Mm-hmm.
a woman come around here, come around. A woman come around Capo. Capo in a long distance relationship. Capo is
The
he
last
ain't.
one, I dodged them.
That's what. Yeah, but it was it easy.
For the most part, when
Yeah,
I
for the
stayed inside, I
yeah
stayed inside though. You know what I mean? There wasn't a lot of times I went outside and was doing anything. I worked all the time. You know what I mean? And
yeah
I was at home
yeah
online.
yeah. That's but normally Capo wouldn't be a stay at home person. Capo got
The
to be
one before
outside.
that, oh yeah, I'm outside.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of what we just discussed, then you got even more people online. You got even more people in the digital space, just like
Mm-hmm.
you. That's probably hitting up the girl that you're talking to, vice versa. The guy that she might be talking to is women hitting him up in his DM like, "What's up?" Like, "Oh, I came across da da da." This is all the temptation you got to fight. You got to fight through. And I'm not saying that it's not possible by any means, because it is very very possible, but it's highly unlikely that if no one leaves wherever foundation that they've built to go to the other person or meet the other person and actually be with this person, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
And
Something
then
gotta give.
we got the main factor of all this.
Trap.
We got the haters
Salute.
that are sent to disrupt what we got going on
The
because they're
agents.
mad. They're mad because she chose up and it wasn't them. So them haters go out their way to try to cause disruption. And if you're not sure, if you're not strong and stand in your square, you're gonna allow them to put doubt in your mind, and then that doubt. You see, you already fucked up by disrespecting me by listening to peons and not checking them right then and there. Like, who the fuck you talking to? That's my man. Don't be coming to me talking to me this stupid shit. I don't believe you type shit. You know what I'm saying? But you listen to it, then you bring it to me and try to ask me about what you heard. You disrespected me by asking me that stupid shit because you know where it come from. So
Yeah.
you should have nit that all in the bud by the first interaction of you and that whoever that was trying to talk to you and tell you or try to send you stuff. to, you know, sway feelings and emotions.
It,
Some some win.
yeah,
Some of them win. And fucked your girl. Then fucked your man.
and you'll never know.
And if you
Yeah,
do, when you do, if you do, and when you do, shit,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's gonna all come into focus.
yeah. Because at the end of the day, when it does come to a lot of these relationships, especially long distance relationships specifically, none of y'all are really, y'all are not married. Y'all are really dating. There is no ring or nothing. It's just dating. And in the
And they
dating
can't get that
world,
right.
yeah, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's I it's I've pushed away so I ain't gonna front. I pushed away so many different women, from all over the fucking not just country, all over the fucking world that I've met. Um, just by keeping it 100 and real with them, because I let them know like I'll ask a woman if I meet a woman somewhere, or if she isn't, like I've met women who were in town and lived, like came to visit somebody, and I end up running into them, we talking, seem super dope, this that, and then they
Hmm.
go back home. Like I will ask a woman, like, if like will this like would you like if you got into a long distance relationship and we got together and we made things work, like where do you see this going? Do you see you coming to me or me coming to you? Like this is some straightforward stuff that I don't believe a lot of people ask. A lot of
Right.
people are still stuck in la la land, like, oh my gosh, this person is so amazing, this person is so beautiful. But remember, the baggage that this person carries is very, very critical. It's very, very critical, because this baggage that this person carries doesn't have to be a bad thing. The stuff in that bag doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be a positive thing, like a foundation and a career that they've built up that they will never leave. And if both of y'all got careers like that, and it's different when you got money. When you got money and you can travel everywhere, you got houses all over the freaking country and all of that stuff, it's a little different. But when you are the standard person, the standard human being, make a certain type of amount, make enough to support yourself, and you can travel. You make enough to travel and all of that stuff, but you don't got houses all over the world or the country. These are the people, like is somebody gonna move? Are you gonna move or you not? You don't ask like that, but that's a question that you got to keep it real with. Most people don't ask these type of questions when they meet somebody that they feel that they have a connection with, and this person stays stays multiple states away or multiple cities away. So my last thing on this is keep it real with a person. It's cool to get googled eyed and to be in the fantasy world, and to fall in love if you want to fall in love and all of that stuff from somebody thousands of miles. It's cool to do that. But just make sure that in the back of your mind and that subconscious somewhere, that you definitely see what this person is willing to do, and make sure you state what you're willing to do when it comes to that, before it gets to that point of you being going around in circles, being with this person for 2, 3, 4 years, and nobody is moved to here, and this person hasn't moved to there. It's gonna be an issue, and somebody's gonna get fucked over. That's just the way long distance relationships work. Or you might both
Hmm.
get fucked over. So check yourself, people. Don't hurt. Don't
Look,
bump your head. Don't bump your head multiple times, because you can get
I
stuck.
yeah, I got. That's why, and I can't. For me, I can't do long distance relationships because my son is still young. So I
That's
can't move.
the
You know what I
foundation.
mean?
Your son is an actual part of your foundation.
But as soon as he graduates, I plan on going anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind picking up and moving personally. Um, I mean, I've Done that a lot. So, but I couldn't this time with this relation. I couldn't do it. Mm-mm.
Eh, for the people, I'm gonna let a lot of you ladies know. I'm gonna let a lot of you ladies know, and a lot of you fellas as well, because it goes both ways. That person better be. Just make sure that person is fucking phenomenal. Make sure they are fucking phenomenal. If you're going to make that step, it gotta be something. It gotta be. It can't just be they look good or they got a great job or a great career. They look good, make a lot of money, and they got great careers. That can't be it. It gotta be something else in particular that draws you to this person and that has got you disconnected to this person to be able to leave everything that you've built or your whole situation that you got going on to go visit them. I mean, not visit them, to go live and move with them. That's
Mhm.
something that you gotta that I recommend that you gotta consider thinking that. And a lot of people are grown. As a grown up, this is uncomfortable talks for a lot of
And it
y'all.
do cost money. It does cost a lot of money
Yeah,
to uproot. And I don't want to say it costs a lot of money. It really just depends. You know what I mean? If you're smart, for either people, you sell all your stuff before you leave, get the money for that stuff, and go.
yeah,
Some people like to just bring their stuff with them, and not in hopes. But if something happened, they have furniture. You know what I mean? They have their stuff they came with there. But moving your apartment or house to another state just with someone else, it's just that costs money all in itself. Just getting your stuff from point A to point B. It's really smarter if you just sold everything. If you that one that says, "Oh, I need to have a backup plan just in case," then you shouldn't go. You should be
yes.
honest with your mate and tell them that you pussy or or
He said
that
that you
you pussy
pussy is crazy. That's
that you
crazy.
pussy and you don't believe in this relationship like you do, like the other person does.
Yeah,
Because if you did, that wouldn't be on your mind, correct? Okay,
I agree.
but if you happen to just want to pretend like you got rid of your stuff and put in storage, that's going to be a monthly bill that you don't need. See what I'm saying? Something's gonna have to give. What if the relationship was was perfect? It was good. It was good. No problems. How you gonna get rid of your stuff? You gonna have to talk to your husband about it. Then you gonna have that uncomfortable conversation of,
Yeah.
like, I thought you got rid of that stuff. it's
So
it's in storage. Why is it
yo,
storage?
Capo, nah. The conversation, the other uncomfortable conversation, to keep it just to keep it real. A lot of we. This is why we got to get your game up. This is why we get your game up, right? that conversation, and I've had this conversation. My last long distance relationship was a few years ago, and the woman she kept it real with me. She said, "Yo, I think at the time I was making like 60. I was making about 60 grand a year. It was enough for me and to do what I wanted to do at that time." And she was like, I was infatuated with her. She was infatuated with me. She would come out and I would go visit her, all of this stuff. And she said, well, um, I'm in, I got, I got 25 to $30,000 worth of debt. And when I come to you, like, cause I want to move with you, will you be able to take care of me until I get a job? And I don't know when I can get a job because I do this, but then I got to get a recertification for this to do what I need to do. Da 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 da. that was some of the realest shit that she could ever tell me because that made me be like,
Yeah, no. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, like I got to get my bars up, and I need you to pay off much more of that debt that you got. I need you to do that because when you get here, I'm gonna take care of you and I'm gonna hold you down. But you got to go through another however many years of certification because you switching states.
No, see, this is where this
That
is
was a
where
caveat. That was a cruel caveat right there.
let me rebuttal that motherfucker. You
Talk.
nigga like me? Let me tell you something. Why couldn't you do that while we was been spending this long distance relationship time apart? You knew what you was about to do. You knew we had talks. You knew you was moving here. If we when we set a plan from we had a conversation, say March. We gonna plan this whole thing in 1 year. You move here.
Yeah.
That means you have a whole year to get prepared, get you everything situated and in order. So when you do make that trip to wherever you going, it's not gonna take you long to do what you need to do. The excuses already on deck is wild for me.
Talk, Camo, talk.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We
I
are
I
not
I
doing that.
I'm I'm picking up
You
everything
better
you
get
putting
your
down.
bars up, bitch.
yo, yo,
What?
yo.
Oh, okay.
But it get like at that time though, I kept it 100 though with her. You know, it made me be like, huh, like because I was thinking exactly what you were just saying. But then I was like, yeah, we can still make the shit work. We can still make the shit work. But I guess with with me being with me being like damn, like how come you ain't been trying to fix that shit while we've been together, knowing that this could possibly be with me giving her the answer that I gave her, she stepped back. She was like, "Huh?" Like so you don't want me to move there? You can't You can't take care of me, and like she got in that type of bag, and I was just like,
Just
I'm a grown
gaslighting
ass
you.
man. Exactly. Yeah. The gaslight was nasty, and I got uncomfortable because I'm like, I'm a man. If you with me, whatever woman is with me, I'm gonna hold her the fuck down. If she true, of course. If she true and she loyal to me, I'm gonna hold her the fuck down. We gonna make shit work. It's gonna be love overall, all of that other shit. But she ain't like that shit. She was on that. She was on that. Nigga, you better make two times as much. You better make two times as much if you gonna handle somebody like me. It's like the whole attitude kind of like switched and flipped, and it was like, no, I'm gonna stay down here. I'm still in love with you. We still can talk, and we can figure out this in about a year or 2 years from now. Nah, because now you playing a game and you wasting my fucking time. So I get what you're saying, Capo.
Yeah, I don't really like my time wasted, man. You
uh,
know what I mean? I understand it, but you know, I just I well, look, you need time to figure out if this person is who you fell in love with for real, right? When you're long distance. And after a while, you second year, well, it depends on how many red flags you've already to bypass the first year. Second year, you might be waking up, or you might be seeing some things, or it all was just a isolated incident. You know what I mean? And things progressed and everything was fine.
G7 salute.
But you know what I mean? I look, don't be up here lying. G7 salute, man.
Yeah, yeah. All in all, like I said, make sure y'all before you when you start getting googly eyed and you start feeling a certain type of way, you've been dating this person for the last however many months or whatnot from multiple states or multiple cities away. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
make sure you had it. You gotta have this. Well, I recommend, because a lot of y'all that's listening and watching right now and watching later are grown. You got to have this conversation with this particular person. You have to. You have to. I'm not saying that you have to have this the very when y'all first start talking, but when you start seeing emotions start to flare up, because you know when you start digging a person, and that person knows when they start digging you. You got to have this conversation, because if a person says no, I ain't never gonna move, and you know that you're never gonna move as well, then what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all are pen pals. Y'all ain't dating. Y'all are pen pals essentially. And time is the most valuable asset that each human being on this fucking planet has. And pardon my French when I say fucking, because this is a serious thing. It may not be serious to most, but when you look up and you start getting them grays and you start doing this and you start doing that, and you're not able to run around and move and nigga, that's when you start to really pay attention to time. So make sure you protect that.
That's a fact. That's a
That's
fact.
that's all I got. But Capo, what you got for us, man? I see you shared the screen. You pull something up.
Oh no, I just wanted to have this little. I don't know, man. I don't hold up. I don't even got my glasses on. That's crazy.
I got something right
Um,
now. If you don't have yours up,
yeah,
I
you go
got something.
ahead.
So I was looking at this. What's his name? Carlos from from I don't know the name of the show. I forgot the name of the show. Um, him and DC
If
Young Fly.
80, 85 South.
Yeah, 85 South. Yeah, he said something that had crossed my path, and it was super interesting. It's good game to men. Good game to men. And I'm gonna play it right now for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about, because this was very, very interesting, and what he said was very it's a lot of truth in it, but it's a lot of uncomfortable truth. And that's what, hey, in order to get your game up, you got to be able to go into chaos and keep it real with not just the person you're dealing with, but with yourself. So, without further ado, we got Carlos over here about to talk to us and give us good people some game.
Yeah.
But make sure she's your woman.
Oh.
But don't get mad when you find out she's not completely yours.
Okay.
See, you don't want to hear this shit.
I feel like as a man, you know when a woman is really invested in
No,
you.
you don't.
Versus, why
No, you
not?
don't. And that's what men be scared of. Because once you get into that space where you think you know that, and then some bad shit happen, and it can catch you completely off guard, that shit can ruin your life.
But you don't
Men
feel
don't,
like
have you noticed men don't bounce back from hard
heartbreak.
breakups?
Yeah.
Oh, they really don't.
It ain't
Y'all
like
need
if
to-
like once a nigga go through like not if you just fucking with somebody and you know what I mean in passing, but if a man been like a real long-term relationship, he don't just leave that motherfucker and go jump to some new shit and be happy.
Yeah.
Not unless he been unhappy for a real long time. But if that nigga was happy at some point and then she completely switched the program, that shit fuck a nigga up. Trick on.
Capo, what are your thoughts?
I think we talked about that one. I
I
think
know
we
we
talked
talked
about
about it,
that one.
but I don't remember if that specific clips. I know we talked about we talked about a
Yeah,
grip of some of the things. Yeah.
it was him. I'm sure it was him. But yeah, I mean he's right. I don't have nothing. Uh, he's right. He said it very well. It's not. I'm not gonna even add to it. No need to. But yeah, that nigga right.
Be before you go invest, in another human being, um, man or woman, make sure that person is invested in you. That's pretty much that's. We can talk about the because last time we spoke about something similar about how men, how we hurt and it take a while for us to come back, but I
Correct.
had to. But in this aspect of this particular video, I want to just say it's before you go all into somebody and go all in with somebody, make sure that person is willing to put all of their chips on the table, just like you are doing. If you putting all your fucking chips on the table and this person is only putting 50, 25, 75% of their chips on the table, that means that they're holding something back. And if they're holding something back, that means that they have self-doubt. They have doubt about this being even in a situation with you. And that says a lot about a person. So for you to be saying, "Oh, I can do this and I can make this happen," and I can, this other person is like, "I can do this, I can do that," but when you don't have any buts, but they do, I'm not telling you to renege, but I do recommend that you step back and reassess the situation with this human being. Because if you don't, you can end up like he was saying. You out here tricking. You out here doing all of this and doing all of that for this particular person, and they not reciprocating, and they already have 1 foot already out the door just because they do have other options. You better
That's a
check,
fact.
and you better make sure that this person is down for you. It's okay to pull your chips out and put them all on the table, but you got to make sure you see what chips they do, and you got to make sure all of their chips are there. Put all your chips there. See if they put all their chips there. If you know that it's a bunch of chips missing, put that shit back in your bag and move the fuck on. That's just that's a recommendation. That's just a little game. But yeah, Capo, talk to me.
Well, just side note. No, not side note. I'm kind of not even transitioning. I'm just making a blanket statement. OJ did that shit, man. I'm just gonna tell y'all this shit now. OJ, he did that shit. He did that shit. I'm gonna tell you that.
So no RIP to the juice.
Hell no, that nigga did that shit, man.
I don't know.
He didn't actually the one doing it, but they got the dude that did it and that confessed already about it. Details everything. It's OJ. They hired him.
Yeah.
OJ did that shit.
And said no, he didn't.
He did. Oh,
He
hey,
said,
I got you. I got you. I got you, G7.
Jules, salute. Yeah,
I got you. I'm about to drop it on. Matter of fact, let me go see if it let me, if I'm gonna get monetized for this shit. No, they playing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know Mr. Orenthal. Like I don't know if he did it or not. People say he did, but then, he kind of said if he would do it and all of that, but the man is not here to defend himself, and he actually beat that case. So it'd be foolish of me to say that he did do that and to put that case on him when he already beat it. And I don't want to use the excuse, oh man, it's another black man that you're doing it. I'm not even talking even like that. I'm just saying this is another brother that beat the case. So since he beat it, I guess the glove didn't fit. I don't know. But I hear what you're saying, Capo, with your observation.
I'm just gonna say, Google Glenn Rogers documentary. My brother was a serial killer. I just did a reaction to it, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. I do. Because I be on my true crime bag. You know what I'm saying? So G7, I would never lie. When have me and BA ever led you to astray? Never.
I don't know. I don't know what they say.
I got you.
Bros before hoes. Yo, G. Shout out to Fossil Gang, man. Shout out to Fossil Gang in the building.
Fossil Gang. Jules in the salute.
Yeah. But yeah, man,
I got something pulled back there too.
Yeah, but getting back to the actual conversation. I see Capo got something that's it looks like it's a young lady about to get into a little bag. What we got here, Capo?
We're gonna listen to this. I want to get your opinions on this.
Yeah.
To see if I just want to see something. Okay.
Reason why God made Eve out of Adam's rib. I hope y'all can follow me here, okay? God didn't make Eve from the head of Adam because he didn't want her to have agency over him. He also didn't make Eve out of the feet of Adam because he didn't want him to trample, or a man to trample over a woman. Y'all ain't ready for that. Let me go a little bit deeper real quick. I don't think y'all understand what a rib actually means in your body and what it does. It protects vital organs. It protects your heart. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that conversation, are you? It gives you stability. It helps with your posture, so a woman can hold you up. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that one yet neither, huh? It's all right. It's okay. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but I'm saying that because for a man, whenever God gave Adam a helpmate, it's not just a woman who's cooking and cleaning and things like that. When I see that you're making an irrational decision or something impulsive, God gave me intuition. He gave me intuitive nature so I can see beyond the things that you can't see. So I can be your counsel. I can come to you and say, baby, well, we shouldn't do this. And as a leader who has humility, I shouldn't be prideful, because humility is the antidote to pride. I should be able to submit to my wife and listen to her. It's not saying that she's governing all of my decisions. It's saying that, baby, I see things that you can't see. I'm looking at the future. I know that you're protecting me right here, but it's the reason why God made me your rear, because I'm protecting your heart from the things you can't see, the enemies who are placed in front of you, the devil that's placed in front of you. The reason why God made Eve out of Adam's.
Hold up, man. Hold up, man. She's saying a lot of good things. She's saying a lot of good things, but
There's a
but
but.
yeah, but
hmm
she's speaking in 2025. uh, a lot of women that a lot of women miss out on a lot of good men who prefer this and allows this. Most women these days that are out there and about and they trying to get, and they're in this hypergamy phase where a man got to have a certain amount of money. You gotta you this is when you gotta use your mind and your pure judgment on who you dealing with, because most of the men that a lot of these women try to chase, they don't need a woman to do that, because they already made it to wherever they are by themselves, and how they made to the level that they made themselves, making millions of dollars. So if you want to, if you are looking for someone, make sure you're looking for, make sure you fill out a guy who is willing to do this. And it's a lot of good men that are that know this, not even religious, know this. Like, you my rib, you are there to hold me up and to do this and to do that for me, and to see things that I don't see. Most good men are like that, but it's a lot of women don't. They want that, but they really don't want that, because they looking for somebody on some whole other different level, because it goes past holding a man up. It goes into what a man has. And I'm just saying, that's the way that I
uh,
see it. But she talking though.
s- there were some things that um I I agree with. It was this a jumble. It was jumbled in there, but okay. So if she was talking about religion,
yeah,
God.
she's talking from the religious aspect.
Everything she kind of said was true, except for yeah, you can, you know, tell me things, but if we're living under God, then my my direction comes from Him, and then I give you direction. So, but this is 2025.
Exactly. That's my point. Right there.
And most God fearing people don't live by that damn Bible. They live by their feelings and what they see on TV, the internet, music, movies, just entertainment in general. It's just I understand it. That's what a woman's purpose is. I think we get lost in that as time goes by and all the freaks just don't come out at night anymore. They're day walking freaks too.
Yeah.
They out here to corrupt us. They're demons. Don't let them in. It's hard to shake that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Straight up.
And like going back to what you were saying, this is 2025. Most like a lot of women are that they've gotten to the level where where a lot of them feel like they don't even need a man. Therefore, they don't even care to be a man's rib. They just want you to take care of them specifically. And that's the other aspect that I feel is missing in today's culture of relationship. I feel like, don't get me wrong, men are not perfect, but it's a lot of women, like I said, they're making thousands of dollars. They're holding it down for themselves, but they're not trying to hold it down for the man. It's like, yo, I need my security. That's all I want. That's all I need. I don't give a damn about really trying to be your rib because now I'm not your rib. These days, women don't come from the rib no more. They come from a whole different aspect. And they might come from the mind. I don't know where they come from, but they definitely don't come from the rib. But for the ones who do, for the queens who do, keep doing what you do. But like I said prior, I would recommend that you don't go looking for it's just look for somebody who fits you and that you know has that potential for you to do that as you continue to get to know them. And most men, and we talked about this last week, most men these days, a lot of men, they lead with money, whether they have it or not. The ones that lead with the money and lead with the bag, most likely these are the ones that don't want you to be their rib. They just want you to be their trophy. Let me say it again. Most men that do lead with the money and they out here trying to trick and all of it, they want you to be the trophy. They don't need you as a rib. They don't want you as a rib. They want you as a trophy because physically you are so fucking gorgeous. And a lot of women these days, unfortunately, these are the guys that y'all settle for. I
Your
can't say
fault.
nothing.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick. Also, because I don't want to, feel like we're bashing women.
Oh no, 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 no. We're
Um,
not bashing women. Just keeping it
no,
100.
I mean not bashing women, just talking on women all the time, which we don't.
Yeah, we totally don't.
But I want to preface this with: there's a lot of guys that are not men out there that are pretending to be a man, and y'all letting the charm of the attraction that you have for that person blind you to the fact of that's the wrong person. Um, there's a lot of guys that are not being raised as men. Majority of them, they're being raised by single mothers, and yes, mothers can raise their kids to be adults. They're boys. They're girls. They can raise them as to be women. Okay, it takes that man, the father, to teach that boy how to be a man or give him the fundamentals so when he grows up, he understands how to be a man. And they don't have that anymore. They're not because all of them are dead now. They are old and gone. You know what I mean? Different generation, it's different now. So y'all need to choose wisely for both women and men, man.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of the men who lead who are leading with who are just leading with money, because all money ain't good money, by the way.
I don't
A
leave
lot
with
of men,
money.
a lot. Yeah, it's for what? For what am I gonna? Money is an energy that comes and goes. So why would I want to leave with something that comes and goes? Me
Right.
being me and being myself, I'm always gonna forever be me. I'm not gonna come and go. It's just gonna be me. I'm gonna be here. But that's another subject. But it's this it was this fella, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's guys like this, right? Who you know that they probably didn't start getting they probably didn't start really
Attention.
getting with women getting attention until they got a certain status because they started putting on the chains, and then like their business started popping, so they're like, oh yeah, I can afford a woman now. I can do this, da, 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 da. Not thinking about building with a woman, but building my own shit and just bringing a woman, just dragging a woman with me because she looked good and she could be my trophy. But I actually want to listen to this. Let me share this screen. I actually see you got it up in the chat, but I got it up here. Let's see what this let's see what this gentleman says.
Send her $300 right now. Just because, though. Send her 300 because you know for a fact she deserve it.
No, your cornball ass can send it to her. Niggas like you can send it to her. So she can spend it on me. We can have a good time with your money, cornball ass nigga. All these niggas be getting new money and thinking the way to spend it is spend it on women. Nigga, y'all niggas must ain't get no pussy in your life ever, bro. Dudes who used to getting women don't lead with money. You lead with your personality. You know what I'm saying? The illest niggas in the world don't gotta spend no money on pussy. It's you cornball ass simp niggas who just got money and never got women in your life that gotta give them all your money. All the members of Simp Nation, listen to niggas like this. Lead with money. Give her your money. Cause they always gonna
Yeah.
fuck with niggas like me who got a personality. And we gonna laugh as we spend your money. And I'm gonna be smoking her boats. And she gonna be sending you
That's a
cash out
fact.
requests, you bitch ass nigga. Pack you
That's a
up.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Pack your stupid ass up. Thank you for the date night.
Yo,
Yeah, me.
you know, but you know what's so cold? How this is why I resonate with what the fellow was talking about. What the young fellow was talking about. Not the one that was talking about send the 300 because just send the 300. If you want to do that shit. That's on you. That's on you. You can do
You a
whatever you want to
trick,
do. Yeah.
and you deserve to get everything coming to you.
But the younger version of myself, Capo, the young journeyman BA. I was that guy that I was the one that she was taking out, or I would go to her crib and she'll get money and she'll order food and we'll have takeout at her spot, or she'll be like, "Oh, meet me here," and then we'll go to a restaurant, and when I'm about to actually like pull out money so I can pay for the no, 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 I got it. This nigga just sent me da 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 da. Like that happens, and I'm sure it still happens to this
Well,
day.
no. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess I had the personality. I guess, but then again, not just personality. I was confident within myself with all of these different women, and I didn't have to. I didn't. I never, not once. I had to be like, I got this, I got that, bragging about shit that I do have and how I'm moving and all that. No, 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 no. This is me, and this is who I am. If you got to rock with me first before I even show you what I got in my account, or I even pull out a gold or a
Mm-hmm.
black card for you.
See, look, I told this story on the show before. You know, I like had a girlfriend, but this other chick liked me, but she wanted to pay, and it wasn't paid for some sex or anything. She was just a trick. Like she liked to spend money. So I told my girl, "Hey, da 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 da, I'll give you half. We can spend the money together." She broke up with me, and I'm like, I was kind of mad, but then, I just said, "Fuck it. If you don't believe me, I was telling you the truth, and if this is what y'all want me to tell you, truth, be honest. That's what I was doing." I never fuck with the girl again. And my ex had to see it for herself because the twins picked her up and she was spending money on the twins, buying them clothes, a whole new wardrobe, shoes, and she came back and apologized. I said, "See, that could have been us." You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. The It's crazy because it's that like the young fella that came up first and was talking about sending $300 just because. This is the same young dude. This is the same type of person that's just that be fucking up the game for people who do not have it, but they have something, but they have something that's much more valuable than money is, which is
Mm-hmm.
the personality, the self, the spirit, right? And there's guys like this that be turning these women out to make them believe that, oh yeah, this nigga gotta have this and he gotta have that. He gotta do this. If he can't da 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 da, fucking up the game. And really, I can't even say he fucking up the game. He just making a lot of these other younger guys that's watching that shit look stupid. He making them look stupid because it's gonna be another younger BA that as soon as she get the 300 or 500 from this nigga, she gonna go spend it on the younger BA, or she gonna go spend it with the younger BA.
Right.
Y'all better. I said this last week. Y'all better stop leading. Y'all stop leading with money. If you that term, it ain't tricking if you got it. Do that if that's you. Do that if it's you. But most of y'all ninjas don't even got it. Y'all acting like y'all got it. Trust me. I know. I know. And I did a video years ago when it comes to financials, right? There are only I think it's 7% now. It's not, no, it went up. 9% of men who make in this country, it's only 9% of men in this country that make over six figures. And when I say six figures, I'm talking about I'm talking about the 150, 250,000 mark or more.
Mm-hmm.
That means that there are literally 91% of men who do not make that amount of money. They may make 90, they may make
What is it?
80.
70% them only make by 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this tricking, and you want to show off and act like you this, you act like you that, and you don't. Most of y'all niggas don't got it like that. Most of y'all niggas that don't got it like that. Personality, man. Be yourself. Personality. If the person really fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. If they don't fuck with you and they trying to fuck with what you got, you should be able to see through that and navigate and get past that shit. And trust me, it's so much sand on the beach. No disrespect to the beautiful ladies out there, but there are way more women on this planet than it is men by like 5 times. Stop it, bro. Stop it. And most of the women that are about just money and they about just getting cash, they're looking at they're dealing a lot of them. No disrespect to these ladies at all, because if this is how y'all want to live, if this is how y'all want to live y'all life, live y'all life. But a lot of these women are the same women being tossed around by the same fucking 9% of men who got it like that. 9%. They're the ones that they're being literally passed around dating the same 9% of fucking men. Hello, somebody. Get your bars up, man. Stop it. Be yourself. And once she shows you that she's all in and them chips are on that table and you do got a little bread, then you can get your bars up. Then you can take them to something nice once she's proven herself to you. That's all. Capo. Capo back like, yeah, it's the same shit, different day. That's a fact.
Same shit, different toilet bowl, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
straight like that. Oh shit,
Make no sense.
I see what you got. I see what you got here, man. What
Yeah,
do you
man. Let's
got
talk
here?
about it, man. Let's just talk about it. These hoes out here ain't loyal, man. These hoes ain't loyal.
And
Ah,
when he says that too,
hoes ain't loyal.
we gotta clarify this too.
Mhm.
Every woman is not no hoe. So I don't want all the ladies talking about, oh, y'all are being misogynistic. Y'all talking about women. No, every woman is not a hoe. Every woman is not a
Yeah,
hoe.
women are women, hoes are hoes, bitches are bitches.
Yeah.
And some of you women want to be like the hoes and bitches because they winning out here. Y'all think they winning, but they get tossed up like G7 said, like a tossed salad. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. These, yeah.
You know what
In
I'm
the
saying?
same circle with the same motherfuckers because that's the
Mm-hmm.
demographic. And wonder why when they get to their mid to late 30s and above, they look around and wonder why they dolo. And they got to settle with somebody that they're not even interested in, or they got to accept being on a team full of other women.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
So this lovely young lady wanted to post. My boyfriend broke up with me because I allowed Chris Brown to hold my waist during the meet and greet. After the picture went viral, my boyfriend immediately broke up with me. He
Mm.
told me Chris Brown was too close to me and I shouldn't have allowed him to hold me like that. But I don't care. I would trade my boyfriend for a meet and greet with Chris Brown 100 more times. Let me
Oh
let
my
me let
god.
me let me let me
Oh my
just
gosh. Oh
let
my
me
gosh.
just show this real quick. Um
This nasty work.
What's your thoughts, sir, of this young lady saying what she said after she couldn't take accountability for her actions?
First of all, I don't want if we're in a serious relationship and we've been together for quite some time or whatnot, and I'm into you, into me, we're in love and everything. This is all about respect. This is all about respect because if Rihanna takes a picture with me and I'm behind Rihanna and my dick is on Rihanna's ass while I'm cuffing her like that and
When
she's
she bent
smiling and
over.
giggling and she bent over and she's smiling and she giggling, how the fuck you gonna feel? You gonna be like, oh, that was Rihanna. Yeah, that's Rihanna. It's cool. No, 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 no. Men don't think like that. I keep telling a lot. I keep telling y'all, us as men, we have what we call testosterone. Testosterone is something that it gets us to the point where we want to conquer and we want to protect. And outside of that, we base and we look for loyalty. This is why men get hurt the way we get hurt, and this is why we hold on to shit that lingers for years or months to years at a time. No man, especially on a fucking picture while we're together, should be. I don't give a fuck if it's Chris Brown, Usher, any of these motherfuckers. Salute to them. Make amazing music. A fan. If you are my woman, I don't want to see another man on you like this. And then on top of that, not only is he on you, that nigga dick is on your ass. It's rubbing against your ass. And you supposed to be my queen. And you over there smiling like, oh my gosh. And then you want to leave this punk ass message talking about, I would for a meet and greet with Chris Brown. This goes back to what we were just talking about. A lot of certain this percentage of men who got it and celebrities, a small, very small percentage. Women like this are the ones that do end up fucking around with one of these niggas or whatnot because she's beautiful, but she's getting tossed around. She's not getting respected. Because I guarantee you, and it's a big chance, should I say, that the guy that she was with was probably holding her down. Was probably a good dude. Or solid enough to make sure he take care of her and everything. That's why he was in his feelings. This right here, to me, if we're in a relationship, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave your ass too. Because if Chris Brown ever crossed you in the store, if Chris If Chris Brown cross you in the store, another celebrity that you're into, and you Google that cross you in the store, you might, yeah, your loyalty is shot. That nigga might be able to take you to the room. I'm good on that. This is nasty work, Capo.
Do you think this picture went viral without the picture went? They said the picture went viral. Is there anything in that picture that went viral that you see that went viral? Are they doing anything crazy? I've seen some crazy shit.
That's crazy to me, bro.
No, no, no,
That's
no,
crazy.
no, no. No, I understand that. I understand that. But if she's posting this picture, right? Did it go viral because she was in a relationship, or did it go viral because it's a picture with Chris Brown? Like, what type of viral are we talking about? Because if I'm looking at this is nothing viral worthy.
Oh, it went viral because of the message that she put.
No, I think the she said the picture went viral.
Oh, okay.
She this
Okay, I
is
see what you're
she
talking about. I see what
posted
you're
the
talking about.
picture of at the of the picture that went viral. So that's why I'm asking. Like this is like I've seen some pictures where they doing some raunchy shit. Now those are viral pictures. All of this is inappropriate if you have a in a relationship. That's all I'm that's the one question I want to know. Two, where's the boyfriend at? Why wasn't he at the concert? Or was he at the concert? Which one? I'm going to say he wasn't there. Because if he was there, he allowed that. And now because the picture went viral, you're mad, then I will look at him a certain way. You allowed that. Take it. Take that. Take that. Take that. Oh shit. That's my bad. That was too soon. I that
The
Jesus.
diddler. The diddler.
The diddler. But if he wasn't there, why wasn't he there? Those are a lot of tickets for a meet and greet. I looked at Chris Brown's ticket prices.
Yeah.
They oh a pretty penny. You feel me?
Yep.
So and plus you going to meet him, so that it's going to cost way more than that. Did your man know that you spent that much money to go see? Did you say you was just going to go see Chris Brown? Did you leave out the particulars?
It's nasty work, Capo.
So
Nasty work.
you rather spend all that money a hundred times over again to Chris Brown instead of having a relationship. So you're a trick and you don't get no dick. That's crazy.
But
Sounds weird.
but the non accountable person, is gonna rebuttal that and be like, well, my man ain't doing this for me anyway. I can go out and do this for myself. Da-da-da-da-da. That's what the non accountable person is gonna say.
Well, go on by yourself then. And you're gonna be by yourself until you get some act right. And I don't know when that is. Maybe when you stop being, start being ugly or something. Cause she's
Yeah,
looks she looks good, okay,
yeah, she's
in this
beautiful.
picture.
She's beautiful.
You know what I mean? I think that a lot of women go off their looks, but I bet you if you peel back these layers that we got going on here, I'm sure she don't look like this.
She might not. I'm
So
sure she don't. I'm sure she. I'm sure this is her. This is her. This is the glamour
people,
version of herself. Of course. She went to go
hmm
see Chris. She went to go see Chris Brown. Me, like, it's just crazy to me that like
I'll be there with her.
I'm in a relationship with you, just like when Usher like when Usher pulls out, like when at the Usher concert, I be feeding the chicks and he be doing that
Mm-hmm.
and be like, nah, this is
We're
my
not gonna
woman.
be
You're
that
not,
close.
yeah, like you're not gonna insult me in front of my woman because that's exactly what you're doing. And
Yeah,
then if you my
well,
woman and
partner.
you are doing it, hey, if you were my lady and you're doing shit like this, I can't be with you. Like that is like I'm trying to tell you, I hate
Look, my
it's not
woman I wouldn't have to say a motherfucking word. My woman would be
right.
like,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah. It's different. Like I'm gonna keep it 100, and this is just me. If it's like a little side hug or whatnot, I can rock with the side hug. All right,
Yes,
whatever.
side hug
But
was cool.
but this nigga is holding you close, and like I said, his dick is on your ass, and you are smiling. You're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my god,
She
this is
backed
Chris
up
Brown.
into him. She's backed up
Yeah,
into him. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
see it.
Like
Mm-hmm.
nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Oh, you're just being insecure. Women can do that. No, optics mean a lot, especially to a men. Because why? We're visual fucking creatures.
And if it went viral, some guys are looking into that like, oh, she a freak.
And
And see her you try to get with her. You know what I mean?
shout out to G7. I've seen chicks take pics with Chris that are respectful. She wanted to be that close.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts. But this is the society shit is not based off loyalty no more. And like I'm gonna say this again. I feel like a broken record every every freaking week when it comes to us getting into this type of bag. There, it's a difference. It's a difference. Men, we are wired. As men, we are wired to be hunters. We are wired to be with multiple women. Not saying that we should be, because we have to conquer everything. We got to conquer our body and our way of life and being. Women are not wired to be with multiple fucking different men. It's not. Y'all no. Estrogen is emotions. You do got a small rare amount of women that a lot of ladies like to be like, no, but no, women we could be free, we could be wild, we could no. It's a difference between having to enter somebody and somebody having to enter you. It's a big difference. It's a big difference.
Facts. And your box, it has the power of Shang Tsung.
You
You
have
know what I mean?
as a woman, women, ladies, you have a fucking portal. You have an actual portal in your fucking womb. Like you actually have a fucking portal. Like I inject something into you, that motherfucker grows into you and just does some scientific, magical, spiritual type shit that grows with. Nah, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man.
No,
The
I
man's
got
do
it
work,
all.
bro.
I got it all out. What? What you mean you got it all out? How?
No.
How you get it? Okay. It's not on the walls.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It didn't coat the
Oh
walls.
no.
Stop playing.
Man, this is that real talk. This is that real
And
talk. People don't
especially
want to hear
it
that shit.
depends on how deep you are up in that motherfucker when that motherfucker do release. And the way it shoots
Yeah.
out, oh no, that goes.
Me and Capo was just talking about this. Like the way that women absorb men is crazy because no matter what color or ethnicity she is or whatnot, she is going to start favoring, like her whole being is gonna start, her DNA is gonna start favoring the DNA of the man who is constantly going in and outside of her. Like that is a scientific fact. She starts looking like the man and she starts acting like the dude, whoever her partner is. So
Yep.
imagine that 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 times over with multiple different men.
Right. You taking that boy, look, you taking the motherfucking Pandora box to each relationship
Soul ties. Facts, Jason.
Yeah,
Facts.
man.
Soul ties. I'm trying to tell you, it was when I was younger, right? I it was this one particular female that I was with, and she was a freak. And of course, I was
She's a
younger.
freak.
Like she was a super
Wonderful
freak. You
freak.
feel me? And she told me. She straight up
Yeah.
told me. I think I was 20. I was like 23. I was like 22 or 23 at the time. And I'm telling her, like, I'm thinking I'm the shit too. I'm talking my shit like, yeah, I know I didn't put it down in bed. I know what this, I could da 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 da. Because I was experienced at a young age, of course. But she told me, yeah, I got this. Like, she straight up told me, she's like, I got this amount of bodies. And I was like, damn. But me being young, I'm like, I still want to fuck. I still want to fuck. It is what it is. It's still what it is. And we end up doing what we do. And I would never forget for a good like a good month. Like I don't know what happened to me, how I was feeling. Like I had all these fucking different crazy ass emotions going within myself. Like what the fuck? Why I feel like why am I angry today? Why am I sad today? And then I thought about it. Years later, I thought about that particular moment in my life, and it was because of the energy and the tie that I absorbed with this fucking freaky ass, sexy ass woman. The shit is real, y'all. This shit is real.
It's a fact.
It's real.
I turned our show on so I can have something in the background. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
something.
yeah. This is the this is the last video that I got from myself.
Yep.
Capo, when it comes to women, does while I get this video up, does does a woman's past matter?
What pass?
Like who she's been with. Like if she's been with multiple men. Like if she's been with say 15, 20 plus men, does that matter to you?
You know, back in the day, I would say no. But as I got older and seen the evolution of these new humans,
The new humans is crazy.
um, look, I don't know, man. What's the question again?
Does a woman's past about the
I just play.
I'm about to say, yo.
I just play it. I'm just playing.
I'm about to pull up a video. That's why I'm asking you while I pull up the
A
video.
woman, look, and now it just depends on what she did in that past.
Jason M is crazy.
I'll put that.
Jason M says it depends how close you are to that past. Yo, yeah.
It's a fact.
People change. People do change. You know.
Could they be crazy and they like to use knives?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? If they got a violent streak, she like to punch and hit. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to bring up this particular video of this young lady. Some guy was talking to this young lady about this past matter, and yeah, I know to a lot of women say no. A lot of women says no to when they ask men this because I've seen multiple. I've actually asked a lot of multiple women. We don't care about his past as long as he don't do this and he ain't do this and da da da. They got the stipulation, but they don't care. A lot of men that you ask gonna be like, hell yeah, hell yeah. But let's see what this young lady has to say. Hold up, that's not it. Damn, that's why I'm sharing it on the wrong thing. All All right, here she goes, and let's see what she's talking about.
I feel like if you're dating someone, like the passionate matter.
So let me ask you a question, just a quick question. If a man has a history of domestic violence, does his past matter?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that?
But I'm saying, like, I wouldn't go digging into his, like, ex relationships.
If you were told by a friend of yours that a man you were dating had a history of domestic violence, you wouldn't go digging, really?
I actually got told a lot about my current boyfriend. Like, people came up to me and were telling me things about him when we went out. And from seeing his character, like, I knew that that was just bullshit.
Okay, you didn't go poking around, though?
I didn't need to, because I didn't care about what was happening previously.
What if you were told that he had a history of kid diddling? Would you go poking around then, since you have a
What?
daughter at home?
I use my discernment on. That's
Well,
why
you
he's
do,
the person
your
that ever met my
discernment. What are you
daughter.
do you think that they're just going to announce themselves and all their creepy vibes are just going to come out at
No.
once? Okay, well, let me just ask this very simply then. Would you allow somebody who had ever diddled a kid around your daughter?
Obviously not.
Well, then I guess their history matters, doesn't it?
I feel like if you're dating someone, like the passionate matter.
Facts. What are your thoughts on that, Capo?
Humans like this
Humans like this is crazy.
are very delusional. That bitch don't even know how to spell discernment. Why she even use it in a sentence? It's crazy to me. She just learned that shit. Okay. Y'all can't even pick the right guys because y'all can't. Y'all don't know how to pick men. Y'all pick guys. Y'all don't know how to pick men. The good ones. So, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna get into it because I can go because the state of parenting is horrible on both sides. I could say on both sides, but the majority time it's women like this. I go back to humans because she's not a woman yet. This human right here, there's a bunch of them like just like this, and they're living in their trauma and pain, and they're passing it on to their kids, and it's just a evolution of shit. Now you ain't got the same. You raising a kid that's just like you, and they're gonna look at what you're doing and do that shit for themselves in the real world.
Yeah.
Y'all need a parent right, man. I ain't gonna say I was perfect. I tried my motherfucking best. But, you can only raise them to a point, and they either take it or they leave it. Hopefully you have the kids that's gonna take it and implement that shit.
Yeah. Well, the cold hard truth, because we get our game up over here, is whether he or she likes it. Past does matter. Past definitely matters. Do you have to get into the specifics of the past? Yes, because if a person has had a a past of messing with kids or domestic violence in multiple different instances, that's something that I think that you should want to know. And that's not just for the women, that's for the guys too. One thing that I would definitely recommend, if once you get serious with somebody, and people don't like to hear this, women do it all the time. They go out and women are like, I've had multiple women in my past tell me they did a background check on me just to see if I was too good to be true or whatever. Men, you can go do it. Go pay a little $20 to $50 and go get a background check on this person if you start feeling this person, because you just never know. You never know. And we could talk about the bodies. But on on a larger, grander scale outside of a person's sexual life. Like, what about just their personal life in general? You got to know exactly who you're dealing with
And
because,
you're gonna put your kids in danger
yeah,
and
especially if
cause
you are a
trauma.
parent, especially if you are a parent, man. Because you heard this young lady, I don't think I have to check and I don't think I need this because I'm this and I'm, that's cool. That's cool. But you got to know who the hell you dealing with, though. You got to
Hmm.
know who you, because if you are serious with this person and you do have kids, you're gonna have to, like, these people are gonna eventually have to meet your kid or your kids in plural one day if y'all decide to get serious and you see a potential with this man. Vice versa, men. Is this a type of chick that's a deadbeat bomb? She out here fucking around and doing whatever. She got kids that she don't even go see, or she has been to she's been to jail and she has multiple different mug shots online. She done been locked up multiple times, then threatened motherfuckers, and she is this and shit. You gotta see all of this and you gotta know about all of this. If y'all just fucking, okay, do what you do. Do what you do. Be grown at your own risk, should I say? But if you're gonna actually be with this person, you gotta know what's going on, because now you're really letting this person into your entire life. Which, if they're being entered into your entire life, that means that they are entering into being in your entire being as a human.
Um, yeah, I think people just need to stop having sex to bond. You know what I mean? Especially if sex is good. You know what I mean? Y'all sharing, each other, and feelings get involved for on the women's side. Um, on the guy side, you just get pussy whipped. You know what I mean? They think they love it's just pussy whipped. Um, and women too. They got some good dick, but emotionally, their emotions get involved with that. So y'all should do about 90 days, date for about 90 days until so you can make sure you ain't wasting your time releasing your aura, your energy, you know what I mean, into a person that don't deserve your shit. Because all they gonna do is take your energy and do some crazy shit with it. I'm telling you that now.
It's definitely, whatever they do with your energy is definitely not gonna be responsible. It's gonna be irresponsible.
Right. So just for both parties involved, look, take your time, date, get to know each other before that. Okay.
and, and
If you don't,
fellas,
if not, y'all go ahead because that's what a relationship is not built off sex. To be
yeah,
honest,
and fellas, I want
it's
to
a
say
part of it,
this:
but
we are men, so I know a lot of y'all haven't been able to control your lower self because of that testosterone. You want to go fuck the world and do all of this other crazy shit. You want to have whatever. You want to have so many different experiences, which is nothing wrong with that. We experiment, we do shit, but it's gonna when it comes to somebody that you like or whatnot, just what Capo said, make sure that you actually see what this person is about and see if you actually like this person. See if you actually like her. See if you like this person's actual company. See if this person makes you feel like you are the greatest human being in the world. Ladies, vice versa. Make sure this man makes you feel like you are the apple of his eye and all of this shit. And make sure that this man is somebody that you really see yourself with. What qualities is he bringing to the table? And I'm not talking about finances. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, how does he make you feel? What does he do for you emotionally? Does he care? Is he empathetic? Vice versa. Is she nurturing? Is she loving? Does she give a fuck about you when you have a bad day? Does she really care about that shit? Does she care about your well being? Does she want to see you healthy and sustainable to live a longer life with her and together? all of this shit comes in account. You're not gonna know this shit overnight. So definitely take your time because the way that sex is used now, being I'm not calling the kettle black because this was me for fucking 30 years, damn that 30 years of my life. Sex is like when you start interacting and you start actually having sex with the with that woman, a woman with that guy or whatnot. Sex was actually, and I didn't learn this until I got older. Sex is a spiritual thing. It is used to procreate. You can have pleasures from it, of course, but it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual because you're really connecting all of your being into another being, and it's so potent. Sex is so potent when it's used correctly or incorrectly that you can
I'm
actually
about to
create.
say because my
You can
shit potent, boy.
that you can actually that you can actually become like you can become higher beings and create and bring another life form here. That is like that's fucking magical and not just magical, it's powerful. So if you can
It's a
be
fact.
responsible. If you don't want to be responsible, don't be responsible. But watch that shit. If you do get to that point and it's time to go down and the shit just happens, hopefully you like that person. You really like that person. And you're not just wasting your chi. But that's all I got to say on that.
Um, uh, fellas, I'm gonna say something because I can. I can. Look, I'm light skinned, right? So I've been out of style. Like the only women that like me are um, non-black people, non-black women. Okay, that's the only ones that like me. All black women, they don't fuck with me. Anyway, so fellas, you should just get you a average to ugly woman because they will worship the ground you walk on. Right? They will make you feel like the king. They will work, they will do house chores because they want to literally just make sure the house is clean. You know what I mean? They'll cook this and cook you something to eat. You know what I mean? You can be like, hey, can you give me some some of the water? Yeah, I got you. Get you some water. No, 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 no argument like, uh, why can't you get it? That type shit. You know what I mean? If you want to live in peace, get you a non-attractive woman, right? So then you don't gotta worry about niggas fucking with your bitch. You know what I mean?
This is Cap. This is all Capo. BA has nothing to do with what Capo is talking about right now. Just so y'all know, that's not the way I'm telling. That's not what I'm telling y'all to do. But that's Capo's opinion. That's Capo's opinion.
You but you gotta work too. You know what I mean? You gotta be a man though. That's the only way that will work. You have to be a man though. Okay? They will sit there after year 8, sit there in awe of you and just look at you while you speak. You know what I mean?
That's an amazing woman.
I'm just saying.
That's an amazing type of woman to be able to do that. Because us as men, we're so simple. We're so simple.
Facts.
Like if like just for a woman to be just like whether we have hair on our head or we're bald, just for them to grab just to rub their hand on our head, like rub our shoulders, and vice versa though. Vice versa. I believe that you definitely have to be equally yoked and you gotta make sure that you loving on your woman too and you giving her that back. Because not only is she making you feel like you are a superman, you have to make her feel like a superwoman. You have to. Fellas, I recommend this is not a one sided thing. This is definitely not a one sided thing.
That's a fact. As long as I'm Superman, she knows she's Lois. I
Yeah.
don't gotta make her feel like
Yeah.
shit. She gonna know because the aura she knows she's protected. You know what I mean? The
She's
love is
loved.
there.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
knows
You know what
she's
I'm saying?
protected and loved. Yeah.
Y'all gotta
Damn.
get y'all game up though.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We have. Did you have another video for us? Because I don't have any.
No, we can go ahead.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
we are here officially to our 2 hour crush of the week. Yes, 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 yes. Did you go first? I went first last week. It don't even matter. I'll go. So,
Don't remember.
yeah, I don't remember either. But yeah, this particular woman through my younger years was like, she was underrated. I believe she was underrated. She played in movies like, she played in Anaconda. She played in Posse. She played in Biker Boys. She played in what's the name? Low Down Dirty. Low Down Dirty Shame. When I say that this woman right here was just it for me, and like I said, she never really was the big movie star. She played in Antoine Fisher too. She was the wife of Denzel in that movie. Beautiful, beautiful woman. She just did it for me, man, and I gotta give her her flowers today. I definitely gotta give her her flowers today. Who am I talking about, y'all? I am talking about Miss Sally Richardson Whitfield. OMG. The truth, y'all. The truth. See, that's her currently to the right. That's her currently to the right. Age
Look,
like fine wine.
I'm looking at my big screen over here.
Yo. Hey,
yeah.
She 57, still beautiful, gorgeous, take care of herself, has a beautiful family. She's married, so I ain't gonna disrespect like that. But the picture to the left is her in Low Down Dirty Shame. And the famous line from this scene right here to the left, if you've seen the movie, you know. She grabbed her gun.
Yes.
She, what she say? She said, "You could have got you some pussy, motherfucker." That's exactly what she said in the movie. Fire!
Could have got some pussy, motherfucker.
Yeah, yo. Shouts out to Sally Richardson Whitfield. Queen, you will always be one of the ones of the younger version of BA. Yes.
Now I remember a younger version of Capo with this one. Damn. Yeah. Oh, you turned it off. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, no, it's your turn. I said what I had to say.
No, I'm still looking. Look, I'm still looking. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck this little screen. I need to see the big screen. You know what I'm saying? Yes. This woman right here, man, iconic, talented. She had a crazy marriage.
Very crazy.
To someone we're not going to name because it's not about him.
Yes.
But when she hit that stage, boy,
electric.
She was, like BA said, electric. Jazz hands.
Facts.
I growing up when I was younger, I did have a infatuation with older women. Still kind of do, but no, I can't now but older cooks. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, so I love to listen to her. I love to watch her. I try to drown out Dumbass because he was right there, part of her career, the beginning. But my crush of the week is the most beautiful Tina Turner.
Yes.
You know the vibes.
What's love
you know
got
what I'm
to
saying?
do with it? What's love got to do with it, man?
What's love got to do with it?
Yo.
You know what I mean? A secondhand emotion. It's just a second hand. It's not the first. It's a second hand. Eat the cake anime. You know what I'm saying? Yes. My bad. I should have brought that in there. But my bad. Tina Turner. I love Tina Turner. I still listen to Tina Turner's music. I listen to the vocals and just it still brings me joy.
Yes.
You
Yes.
feel me? But
Yes.
not great sadness, but a little bit sadness, knowing her road and certain songs that we grew up on, knowing the backstories of them, live performances, shit what happened on stages. We seen all this play out to the masses. You know what I mean? So salute to Tina Turner. May she rest in peace.
Man, Tina Turner. I'm trying to tell y'all. And then like when they came out with the movie in the '90s with Angela
Hmm.
Bassett, man. Angela
Oh,
Bassett.
Angela
Ooh.
killed that one.
Yo, they don't
I
make them
was.
like that no more. They don't make them like that no
What?
more.
That
Hey,
body was to die for, boy.
they don't make them like
Women
that
was.
no more, man. It's not the food is too. The food is not real these days, so I can understand why everything is artificial in a
Yeah,
way, and this
man.
is why people like that natural beauty though. Tina had that natural beauty,
Mm-hmm.
confidence. It's her like she's a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful woman, but the confidence made her go even to another
Mm-hmm.
level with it, bro. But
That's a fact.
shout out to Tina Turner, man. I love me
Shout out
some
to
Tina Turner,
Tina.
man. I know I love me some Tina Turner, man.
Shout out to Tina, man. Oh, happy belated birthday
Oh,
to
yep, yep.
the GOAT, Michael Jackson. Okay? Rest in peace to him too.
But Capo, he made Thriller. He made Thriller.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
Shout out to
made a lot of hits.
shout out to Dave Chappelle. He made Thriller. He made Thriller. Um, well, we have reached the conclusion of Get Your Game Up, episode 306. Man, any last words for the people, Capo?
No, y'all have a blessed day, a blessed night. You know what I mean? Get up, and get up and get out and do something tomorrow. Make some money. Do something that's going to benefit your life in the future.
Facts, man. Salute to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and X that joined us in today. And make sure wherever
Yeah.
you are, you hit that like button and make sure you share this thing out to your peoples. Thank y'all for rocking, and we'll be definitely back next week. And man, get your game up. That's it.
Get your game up.
Get your game up, and remember to watch and know who you dealing with. Don't play with yourself. Don't play with yourself, and don't let nobody play with you. And if you don't got your bars up, you can definitely hold
Hold
this L.
these.
yes. And it's not for a loss. It's for a lesson.
But it might be for a loss though. But it just depends if you learned your lesson.
Yeah. Bars. Get under another to get over one. That doesn't necessarily work either.
Yeah, man. Don't.
Trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often in my past life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually, I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
Still caught up, man. That's what Usher's song caught up. That's what it is. Still caught up, man. Stop it. We both know what you are.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. Interface, man.
It's ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all.
Try to count
That's great.
for your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because anytime A lot of women are trying to escape relationships. They're only there because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just crazy.